I'm Todd Grisham, and there is a buzz in the air here tonight. We're at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Perhaps the greatest heavyweight of all time, the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And he will face Jack, the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey, 6'1" tall, 201 pounds.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong.
The Brown Bomber Joe Louis. His fight, the Manasseh Mauler Jack Dempsey, one of the legends of all legends, one of the best to ever lace up the gloves, no doubt about it.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manasseh, Colorado, presenting a legend of boxing, one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world, the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Perfect counter lands. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And he scores with the counter. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. That counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Defense is not an option for these two. Left hook just missed. Beautiful counter punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They're both trying for a knockout. They exchange punches. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Beautiful counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Now
It's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident now.
Great round. Now relax.
Land the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't
Round that is. Come on, you've lain back.
Here we go for round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
Done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Both men step back for just a moment. Misses with the straight left. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. They stop the hook there. Punch, counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They block the left there. Counter punches have to hurt. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. There's a counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Well done with that counter shot. Just misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
And then we go again. Right, let's go out there. Get your bop out.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
There's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. He misses with that straight left. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Stamina is off the charts. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to get your mind back.
Here's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
That jab misses. Good counter punching. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus a pup. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to... 1, 2, 3.
So, pull it right there. Joe Louis in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
You'd like to see more jabs. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Through the straight left, but it won't score. These two were made for each other. Down goes Jack Dempsey. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
You're right.
work needs to be done. On to the fifth we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So this fight will continue. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even up.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up.
On to the sixth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can... And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I knew... Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
How about that time counter shot? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Miss with that jab. That one will count. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Swing and a miss with that jab. He blocks the uppercut. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Carrying away the right hook. They block the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Blocks the straight left. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
They get 1 minute between. Here we go. It's round 7. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's nothing quite like a... Did you see that? And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out right there.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.